What's going on, William? Welcome to the show.
No, thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for being here, man. Congratulations, first of all, on getting that Emmy nomination. I mean, that was a wild ride for you because if the story is true, you were about to quit acting before all of this happened to you, right?
I was kind of on the brink, yeah. You know, the industry had me on the ropes.
Right.
I was, catching a lot of left hooks. But yeah, it was, Good Place came along at exactly the right time and just sort of like rescued me, you know.
And you just went from one thing to the next thing. Do you still have that thing where you go, it might go away, or have you settled into the world of like, okay, I think I'm safe right now?
Oh, no, I'm not settled at all. I'm afraid at all times. Yeah, no, I always think it's gonna go away, you know. Just because it's just the nature of the business, you know. It's always sort of, you know, it's moment to moment. So yeah.
Well, you're doing well moment to moment, man. You know, like people loved you in Good Place. And then obviously Love Life has come along. And what's cool about the story, we had Anna Kendrick on to talk about it. It's like, it's really rare to see a show where you meet a character, you know the character, and they're the lead, and you have these people around them in the show, and the second season comes along, and you think the show's gonna go in one direction, and all of a sudden it flips. Then we start following your character, who lives, in my opinion, one of the messiest love lives I've ever seen.
Yeah. Marcus is a hot mess in all the ways. But I mean, it feels really human to me. I feel like, you know, there's something about, the genre of rom-com where, your central character is always so sympathetic and everything is happening to them. But I feel like in life, you know, when you're going through something like that, you are partly responsible, if not mostly responsible, for a lot of the drama that's coming your way. And so it's, I wanted to sort of, especially as we were sort of like crafting the story and sort of figuring, everything out, I just wanted to like really lean into that and not have it be something where it's like, oh, we just feel bad for the guy. It's like, oh, I'm not sure I like this dude, but he feels, real.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that then, like the crafting of the story, because you're not just the lead actor in this. You're also producing, correct?
Yeah.
So you're part of the journey in terms of like figuring out where the show's going to go and how it's going to go.
Right.
And what I really love watching it is, it's not often that you will watch a show where you will have a black character or black love on screen that isn't like just chaotic and hectic. There are moments where, we're watching your character go from being divorced to this new world of trying to find love again and being in the space. But there are really cool, calm moments where you're just like, oh yeah, this is what most relationships are.
Yeah.
And that is just the nothing between the valleys and the peaks.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it really interesting.
Yeah, and that's also very adult. Also that, that sort of rut that you can hit, which is sort of like, sort of heralds the end of something or the beginning of something else. And how ill at ease we can become in those moments, where it's just like, oh, like the excitement is gone. Is that okay? Am I supposed to be doing something different? Am I entitled to feel dissatisfied with this moment? And I think that Marcus is sort of like going through all of that and questioning all of that as much as he's questioning his own identity,
right?
Because when you leave a marriage, when you leave a long relationship like that, a piece of you leaves as well.
Oh man!
And so, he's like putting this all back together as he's dating people, which is not a recipe for success.
When you look at the journey that you've been on, you're at the beginning, man. This journey will hopefully be long and successful. What do you hope to achieve as like a thespian? Because you aren't just like an actor. You're one of those people that go like, wow, this person has acted. You're a thespian.
I mean, your spine got all straight.
Oh, you have to.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I'm just chasing interesting parts and things that are going to be tough to do. I think the thing about Love Life was I wasn't sure that I was up to tackling this job. Like it was something that I'm like, I've never been like the center of something on camera like that. And so that was frightening. And in a way, I felt like a young man again. Like I felt like, oh wow, like I'm a little out of my depth. I'm open to anything. Anything that is going to scare me to do, I want to do it.
I love that. That's your motto for your career. That's my motto for sex. I appreciate that, man.
Right on. Yeah.
My dude, thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on an amazing season, man. I hope to see you more. All right, Love Life Season 2 is streaming right now on HBO Max.